Welcome everybody, welcome. So basically, in this one formula game I'll be playing is another defeat the odds per game, but there is going to be another plot twist, and that plot twist is basically, I have 104 cards. Now, 104 cards plus another 104 cards is 208 cards. Now that's a lot. You're thinking, oh my. Yes, it is. Because you can actually make the best quality way of knowing to defeat, you can actually defeat um, a royal flush, a 5 of a kind, or a 6 of a kind, or you can easily try to make a 7 of a kind to to defeat a royal flush. Now, it's the hardest one to get, but not necessarily because this is how it goes, right? So the way how this is a very interesting way of knowing to do, and it's very kind of cool as well because the way how this is, whether I do different flops and different ways of knowing what to do, that's how it goes in that way because you think to yourself like, all right, this is how it goes. This is the way of how it goes. This is gonna be how past tense, but the way of this is the way how it goes. Like because you see yourself in a way, you see it as one fulfilling. You see about okay, well, this is how it goes, and this is how it's gonna be. So, not so necessarily it is basically how it goes. Um, I have new cards that I got just like last evening. This is how it kind of is for these new cards that I have, and that will be on Zodiac's side as in my side, and Pogarts will have the same cards, um, and this is how it goes in that way as well. So this is how it works. But the way this is, further ado, without any explanation, the way of this is kind of good as well. So it's going to be how it is. It's going to recur of how to it is and how to adapt of your expectations of knowing to do. And the expectations is that where you can try to make at least like if you try to make at least a 6 of a kind, a 7 of a kind that defeats royal flush is the hardest one. It's basically the best because it will defeat a royal flush. It's the heavy duty, right? That's just how it goes. But I'm not saying that there's gonna be a heavy duty in this process. It's not that, right? That's why I'm laughing. But the way this is how it's gonna be. So this is how it goes, and you have to believe in wonderful feeling. You have to have your own knowledge and your own way of saying, okay, well, this is how it goes. This is going to be very interesting. This is how it is. So, the way of this is, it's very interesting of how it goes that way. And you think to yourself, it's like, all right, well, this is how it goes. It's going to be very interesting. That's how it's going to conclude. So, the way of this is, it's going to be very interesting indeed. It's going to be very interesting of how it's going to be. And you think to yourself, like, okay, well, this is how it goes. All right. So this is how it's going to be. So this is going to be very interesting because it's going to be very fantastic of how it goes, and you can see it in a wonderful feeling. You know how it goes, but the way of this is how it's going to be. So that's how it's going to be in that way, and you think to yourself, it's like, okay, well, this is how it is. So the further ado, without any introduction that I'm already doing, we're going to do it as a wonderful feeling. This is how it goes. Yes, my voices seem a little bit, loud a little bit enough, but the way this is going to be how it goes. So that's how it's going to be. And, for reference, it's going to be very interesting in that way, and this is how it goes. So remember that you enjoy this wonderful opportunity, and you see it as a wonderful feeling, and that's how it goes. So remember, it's going to be very interesting of how it is, and this is how it's going to be in that way. This is how it's going to be of how it's going to be in that, and that's how it goes. So this is the way it works. and this is going to be how it's going to be, and yeah. So hopefully all like this introduction, and this is the way it is, and this is going to be how it's going to be in that way, and this is how it goes. So remember, it's going to be very interesting, and this is how it is in that way, and that's how it goes. So I am actually drinking my lovely coffee here, and it's very good, and it's very interesting, so it's very good. So, are we ready? We are ready. So, we're going to see who goes first, and let the games begin. So, we have a blue card and a blue card. So, let's see what the blue guys have. 7 diamonds. So, he has the 5 diamonds. So, that means that the blue guys will go first. Now, I do use the new cards, so I'll be using that today. And that's how it goes. And let's see. So the pro guys will get 3 blues and 1 red. And they have the Queen of Spades, Ace Hearts, and Queen Clubs. So that's what they got. Let's see what I got. I got King of Spades, Queen of Spades, Jack of Spades, and 10 of Spades. So now I think to myself, like, alright, I have a royal flush, but not necessarily, because it's hard to make a royal flush. So here we go. And you can easily get, you will add different cards as well, but that's how it's going to be. So here we go. And flop is 5, 6 of clubs, 4 diamonds. Turn. 10 hearts. 8 diamonds. Both have a pair of 8s. Zodiac has a pair of 10s. 1 point for Zodiac, 0 points to the Pro Gods. So now I'm going to get an extra card. I'm not going to make these, I'm not going to get these new cards mixed up on my side. So I know I have the King of Hearts, and I have the Ace of Clubs. And let's see what the Pro Gods will have. They have a 3 of Spades, 6 Spades. Okay, so they have Spades, and I have Spades. So I don't want to get confused. And here we go. And the flop is 2 of diamonds, 10 2 of spades. Pro Gods have the Queen Eye flush draw. I have top pair and a flush draw. Turn. It is Star Clubs. Now I got 2 pair and 8 hearts. Pro Gods have a pair of 8s. So they have queens and 2s, 2 pair. I have jacks and 10s, so I have a bigger 2 pair. I have kings and 2s as a bigger 2 pair as well. So it's 2 points for Zodiac, 0 points for Pro Gods. Just got 1 red. Add 1 blue and 2 reds. Flop is 6 hearts, 3 4 spades. Return 5 diamonds and King of Spades. I have a king out of flush. Pokeguts have, well, they had almost missed their straight, but I guess they have the queen out of flush, but it's no good. So now it's 3 points for Zodiac, 0 points for the Pokeguts. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let's see. One more. It'll be add 1 red. Discard 2 reds, 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 1 blue. And the flop is 4 spades, 3 4 hearts. Turn is the 7 hearts. And queen of spades. Players have queens and 4s for full house. Defeats my kings and 4s. So that must be at least 1 point for the Pokegods and 3 points for Zodiac. Alright, and we got that. Let's see what's going on. And now it's my turn. I have the 9 hearts, 8 hearts, followed by the 6 of spades, 5 of spades, and that's what I got. So I have hearts and spades, 2 suits. Let's see what the Pokeguts will do. Let's see. Discard 1 red. King of hearts. 3 diamonds. 3 spades. 2 spades. So now the Pokeguts will have 3, 2 of spades, 3 diamonds, and king of hearts. I have the 6, 5 of spades, 9 of hearts. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Discard 1 blue, add red, discard 1 blue, add the blue, discard 1 red, add the blue, discard 1 red. And the flop is 8 diamonds, 4 spades, 5 hearts. Let's have a straight draw. So Zodiac has a straight draw. Turn, king of hearts, and queen of spades. Pogots have a pair of kings. I have 8s and 5s, have a 2 pair. So now that must be at least 4 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the Pogots. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues. Discard 1 blue. Add the red. And the flop is 8 of spades, 8 of clubs, 10 of spades. And turn. Queen of clubs. And 7 of spades. I have the 6 high flush. Pogots have the 3 high flush. And I also have a 3 of account with a pair of 8s. And so that must be at least 5 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the Pogots. And let's see. Add 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 blue. Add red. Discard 1 red. And the flop is 9 jack of clubs, 10 of spades. Turn. King of spades. And that would be the king of clubs. And that must be at least 3 of a kind with Pogots, so that would be 2 points for the Pogots and 5 points for Zodiac. And let's see what's going on. Let's see. See what's going on here. And let's see. Discard 1 blue, add 2 blues, discard 2 blues, 2 reds, and 1 red, discard 2 reds, and flop is ace of diamonds, 4 hearts, ace of clubs, the turn, ace of spades, and 10 clubs. I have a pair of 8s. Pogots have 3s and aces. I think 3s and aces are higher. Zone, they got a pair of 8s. But I guess Pogots will take it. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for the Pogots. 5 points for Zodiac. Let's see. Discard 2 blues, add 1 red. Discard 1 blue, add the red. Discard 1 red, add the red. Discard 1 red. And the flop is 7 spades, king of diamonds, ace hearts, turn, 9 spades, and 8 spades, and that's a straight flush for Zodiac. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a straight flush for Zodiac, and I'll take it. 6 points for Zodiac, 3 points for the Pro Gods. Wow, not bad. And it will be discard 1 red, 1 blue. And let's see. Add 1 red, discard 1 red, add the blue. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 blue, discard 1 blue. And the flop is 6 spades, 7, 4 diamonds. I have an 8 high straight. Turn. 6 spades. 3 of a kind for Zodiac. And Jack of diamonds. I have the 8 high straight, and I have a 3 of a kind with a pair of 6s. So that'd be 6 plus 1, 7, 7 points for Zodiac, 3 points for the Pro God. Wow, eh? Wow. Not bad for a straight flush, because it's kind of interesting. So when you have a straight flush, it's the second best. But the way of this is, it's very interesting. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Now remember, we're going to get extra cards. So let's see. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Flop is Jack 2 of hearts, 5 of spades. Turn. 3 hearts. And King of hearts. Players have top tail with a pair of 3s. I have the 9 high flush. It will go to me. It'll be 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for Zodiac, 3 points for the Pro Gods. But we're going to get an extra card. So I have a 7 of spades. Plus, I have an ace of diamonds that goes with it. Pro Gods will have the queen of clubs and the king of diamonds. So it kind of gets very interesting. Now I got the spades and hearts and 1 diamond. Plus I'll get another one, is the 9 hearts. So that's good too. Now let's see. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues. Discard 1 blue. Add the red. And the flop is 6 clubs. King of spades. Queen clubs. Players have top set. Turn. Ace clubs. And 7 spades. I have aces and 7s. Players have top set with a pair of kings. So that'd be 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for the Pro Gods. 8 points for Zodiac. And let's see what's going on here. discard 1 blue, 1 red, add 1 red, discard 1 blue, add the blue, discard 1 red, add the blue, discard 1 blue, and the flop is 4, 8 of clubs, 7 of hearts, turn, Queen of hearts, and let's see, 8 of spades. I have the 7, 8 full house. That would be 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 points for Zodiac, 4 points for the Polygons. And let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. One more. Add 1 blue, discard 1 blue, add the blue, discard. At least 3 blues, 1 red, add 1 blue, discard 1 blue, and the flop is 10 queen of spades, king of diamonds. Players have top step, and I have a spade draw. Turn is the king of spades, and jack of hearts. Close for the Players to make a 5 account with kings, but Players make quad kings. So that's a 4 of a kind, defeats my 7 high flush, and that must be at least 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 points for the Players, 9 points for Zodiac. And let's see. Add 1 red, discard 1 red, add the red, discard 3 reds, 1 blue, add 1 red, discard 1 blue, and the flop is jack of diamonds, ace, queen of hearts, return, queen of clubs, and 7 of spades. I have aces and 7s. Players have a 3 account with a pair of queens. So that'll be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for the Players, 9 points for Zodiac. Let's see. So let's see what's going on. So this is going to be getting close to the big finale, because it's going to be very interesting indeed. So let's see what's going on. Add 1 red, discard 1 red, add the blue, discard 2 reds, 2 blues, 1 red, Discard 1 red. And the flop is 4, 8 of spades, 8 of diamonds. So now I got a straight flush draw. I have a 3 account with a pair of 8s. The turn. Check of diamonds. 3 of spades. I would have the 7 high flush, but the pro gods have the 3s and the 8s for a full house. So that'll be 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for the pro gods. 9 points for Zodiac. That was close. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is 7 spades, Queen clubs, Queen hearts. Turn. 7 hearts. 6 spades. I have the 7-6 full house. Players have 2 account with a pair of queens, but it's no good, so I'll take it, and that would be 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for Zodiac, and 7 points for the pro gods. And let's see. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is 9 clubs, 6 hearts, 7 diamonds. Turn. 7 hearts. And king clubs. Players have kings and 7s for a bigger full house to face my 6-7 full house again. And my 9-7 full house as well. So that must be at least 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for the pro gods. 10 points for the layouts. Discard 1 red. Add 2 red, 2 blues, 1 red. Flop is ace clubs, 2 spades, jack clubs, turn is the 10 clubs, and let's see, 2 of hearts. Pro gods have a 3 account with a pair of 2s. I kind of missed. And pro gods have the ace high straight as well. So that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for the pro gods. 10 points for Zodiac. And let's see. Add 1 red and 2 blues. Discard 2 blues, 1 red. And flop is 5 diamonds, 4 clubs, 5 hearts. So I have a 3 account with a pair of 5s. Pro guys have a straight draw. Turn. Jack spades. And 10 of hearts. I have a 3 account with a pair of 5s. Pro guys have kings and 5s to pair, but I'll take it. So that must be 11 points for Zodiac, 9 points for the pro gods. And let's see. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 3 blues. And the flop is Queen spades, King of diamonds, Ace spades. Players have top set with a pair of kings, and they have 2 pair. I have a top pair in a spade draw, so that's not bad. Turn. King of spades, and players have quads, 4 of a kind. And 6 clubs. And I had the 7 high flush, but pro gods have 4 of a kind with a pair of kings. They'll take it. So that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for the Pro Gods. 11 points for Zodiacs. And let's see. It will be add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 2 blues, 1 red. And the flop is 6 5 of clubs, 10 of spades. The turn, 4 of diamonds. And 9 diamonds. I have the 5, I have the 6. Excuse me. I have at least the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 of straight. Both gods have the 6 high straight, but a 10 high straight defeats it. So that would be 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for Zodiacs, 10 points for the Pro Gods. And last but not least, here we go. Sorry about that cough, by the way. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is 5, ace, ace, all spades. So now I have the ace 5 spades, ace 5 full house. Both have a straight flush draw. Turn. It will be 2 hearts and 20 diamonds. I have the ace 5 full house. Defeats the Pro Gods is kings and aces and their straight flush draw. So now I'll take it. So it'll be 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for Zodiacs, 10 points for the Pro Gods. And I'll do one more. Discard 1 blue. Add 3 blues. And the flop is 3 diamonds, 6 hearts, 10 clubs. The turn. King spades. And jack of hearts. I have basically a pair of 6s. Both have tops of a pair of kings. And also they have the tops of a pair of 3s as well. So they'll take it, so that'll be 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for the Pro Gods, 13 points for Zodiac. So as you can see, you know, it's the way of how it works, I guess. Because, you know, it was basically almost hard to make a 5 of a kind, a 6 of a kind, 7 of a kind. It was so close. I said that, you know, you can easily make a, you know, 5 of a kind, a 6 of a kind, a 7 of a kind to try to make and, you know, try to destroy a royal flush. But the way this is, you know, the Pro Gods made quads with a 4 of a kind with a pair of kings, and, you know, I actually thought to myself, like, okay, well, am I going to win? Am I going to win? And yes, it is. Like, I was a good way of knowing to do. So, you know, that's just how it goes. But, you know, I acknowledge the way how it works. I acknowledge about how it's going to be. So that's how it's going to be. So the way of this is like, yes, you know, I'm the winner. I have 13 points. Pro Gods only had 11 points, but it was a close game. It was a close race, and it was very interesting. But that's how it goes. So that's how it's gonna be, and you have to believe in the cards, and that's how it goes in that way, and that's how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Try to give a like in the comment if you want. I'm so sorry that I was coughing earlier, but that's how it goes in that way. So that's how it's gonna be, and this is how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Try to give a like in the comment and enjoy, because the way of this is a wonderful entertainment, and this is how it goes in that way, and that's how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and you know, it's the way how it works, and this is how it's gonna be, because the way of this is that's how it goes, and you have to understand that. So that's how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Try to give the guy like in the comment. I'll see you next time I do, and that's how it goes. Thanks so much. Thank you. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you, and thanks, and bye.